hello to Mihail. New York, the great WABC. We only have a few minutes. Go right ahead, my friend.
I know, Mark, I've been listening to you for about 8 years, and I grew up in communist Romania, and I experienced that firsthand.
Where did you grow up? Romania, you said?
Yes, communist Romania, and I was really puzzled that when I first came here. I've been here, I'm your age, so I've been here for about almost 30 years.
Right.
So I couldn't talk. I went to school of art in Chicago after I came here, and I was puzzled. I couldn't open the subject of communism to these people. They would not listen to what I have to say and my experiences. Until I started to listen to Rush and then to you, I started to put two and two together, and I realized where they stood, the left, and especially into the artwork, because I'm an artist. So when I listened to this truck driver talking about being a socialist, he doesn't know anything about it, except what he learned here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But I grew up in a system that terrified people for speaking out, and people were afraid to speak. Literally, my parents were saying, don't ever repeat what you hear in this house. My father was arrested when I was 7 years old for just speaking something about an idea in an environment where he was heard by other people. And then we were 7 children in the family, and my mother had to take care of us. And there were no social help or anything. She had to work. So this is one example of what the impact of that system.
Tell everybody what Ceausescu was like.
If you imagine a nightmare and you wake up and you're glad to wake up from, that's what Ceausescu was. And the cult of personality of the media, it was relentless. Print media and television and radio. It was relentless of making a cult of personality. And then we all know what happened. I was here in the States when that happened, when the 89 revolution. So I'm amazed when I see people.
Well, I want people to know out there that the communist regime in Romania was Stalinist.
Absolutely.
And it became one of the most vicious of the East Bloc. This man was a murderer.
Yes.
And you're right. I mean, I feel like people in this country, the guy calls up and he just throws out, I'm a socialist. He has no idea what he's talking about. None.
Precious difference. I mean, I could spend hours to tell you what it means to experience freedom after you lived for 25 years in that system. Like you're walking out of jail. That's how it felt. And the fact that there's so many people pulling toward that system, it boggles my mind. It's a very, you and your 2 friends talk very, very wisely about these issues. You're extremely knowledgeable, and you're a ray of light in this situation we find ourselves in. So,
well, my friend, let me ask you this. What kind of an artist are you?
I'm a painter, and I'm also a commercial artist, make a living doing
really?
Storyboarding and animation and stuff. But primarily I was educated as a fine artist, as a painter. But,
well, we're going to have to go, but I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all these years of listening. I want to thank you for calling, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're able to relate to some knuckleheads out there what reality is. And reality is, when you give the central government this kind of power, you know what really bothers me? What really bothers me is we live in this country, and we just said the president grabs this power, or the Supreme Court, one of these days grabs the power, and we say, okay, fine. You know, a lot of people never got to start the way we started out, as a free people in a free country. And to just dismiss this or accept it is what I find so frustrating to me. And I'm sure you do, having lived in a hellhole. All right, my friend, you take care of yourself, and thank you.